Hi, my name is Anshu and welcome to my channel Bottleneck. This is a Scala design pattern series. Alright, in our previous video, we learned about what is an implicit design pattern, what are different type of implicits available in Scala. We saw how to implement an implicit parameter with an implicit keyword. We implemented implicit methods or conversions where we did an implicit conversion from string to date as well as from string to a user defined data type using a string match, pattern match. All right. Now, for implicit objects, we used multiple data types and we created a common behavior and we implemented implicit objects on top of that behavior. All right. In this video, we are going to learn about implicit classes. An implicit class in Scala is a special kind of class that allows you to add methods to existing types without modifying their source code. These classes are marked with the implicit keyword as before. We mark everything with implicit and are used to achieve what is known as pimp my library pattern, enabling to extend the functionality of existing types seamlessly. So we will see that in action with an example. All right. So let's create an implicit class. So it is going to be implicit class and let's create an implicit class for cars. So cars implicits. All right. So implicit class is created on top of any data type. So it will be, let's do it on top of data frame. So let's mark it as data frame. All right. From spark.sql. All right. Now let's define a method. So what we want to do here, we want to filter cars which has a cost less than a given value. All right. So let's say filter less than cost. Okay, so we will provide a cost as int. All right, and it is going to return a value. All right, so it is going to return a data frame. Okay, now let's provide the implementation. So implementation would be df dot filter. Okay, and we will say column which will be coming from the SQL functions. So we will say import everything from org dot apache dot spark dot sql dot functions and everything. All right, so we will have this column and which column we want to implement it to cost. Okay, now what we want is less than equal to the, or maybe, yeah, less than equal to the given cost. So let, and this is the cost that we are going to pass. All right, so how we can use this? First, let's see if we have everything implicits, all my implicits imported. Okay, so first we have to implement, or we have to call everything from all my implicits. So let's import all my implicits here. All right, so if I say import all my implicits, so let's import this value. Okay, okay, let's cut it out here. It would be better placed here. Everything from all my implicits. Now this is the data frame that we have created. Now we want to do this filter less than cost. You see it is automatically available here. So as we discussed, this feature of implicit class will help you add new attributes or new methods to a given defined data types without changing the code of the existing one. So we haven't changed anything with the data frame, but we have added a new method called filter less than cost, and this will be available in the scope as long as we have all the implicits imported. All right, so if we provide this cost here, car cost, so eventually it is going to filter everything out. Okay, and we can do this show and we can do say 10 comma false. All right, and we can comment out everything else which we are printing down here. Okay, and let's see this in action. So we have this cost 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, let's make some changes here to our runtime parameters. So what cost we are providing here? The cost is 1500. All right, so let's make it 35. Okay, and we will be getting everything less than 35. All right, so let's run this app and see what we get at the end. So basically what we are trying to achieve here is we are providing methods for a given data type, which will be implicitly called when all the implicits are imported, and this will give you an edge. So this pattern that starts with dot is called pimp my library. So in data frame we often see this, that once we want to add any new method or transformation, we do it with dot. Eventually we can also rewrite this. All right, we can see, so the filter has worked perfectly fine. We can also equally rewrite this, that filter, and we can provide this column and with cost and less than equal to, or less than equal to let the cost value itself. This is equally perfect and same, but using implicit class gives you an added edge where you can provide more functional meaning to why you are doing it, what is actually happening, and it will reduce the verbosity as well as the number of lines in the code. All right, so this completes the implicit classes, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video where we will be implementing more of a new design patterns with respect to Scala. All right, thank you.